Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am super excited for an OG style Amazon video. We have got 30 items that I purchased last month and they are all so good. So like all Amazon videos, we're gonna have a number right up here on screen, and then I will have that number and the direct link to each item in the description bar and comment section. That way you're not having to go to my Amazon storefront and scroll through, a list of things. It is going to be direct and so simple. So we'll go ahead and get started. I have everything broken down by category, and these beauty blender beauty sponges, I actually have one that is wet. I wet it specifically for this video. This is the one that I use every morning when I'm doing my makeup, and this is the size of it whenever it is dry. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see the difference in those? It is huge when it is completely wet. And I really liked the Beaky beauty sponge brand, but I think that one just kept getting recommended to me, and I was finally like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And I've really liked it so far. Affordable, and I change them out monthly, so it's nice to be able to get a full pack of them and you don't have to worry about repurchasing, one single beauty sponge every time. Product number 2, this is just the best thing ever. This is the Bondi Sands Self Tan Eraser. I believe I mentioned this even in my monthly favorites videos. So you put this on, it is a white foam. It's not sticky, it doesn't stink, it doesn't smell like anything, it doesn't feel like anything, it doesn't tingle. You just rub it all over your body and wait 5 to 10-ish minutes, and then get in the shower, and literally the water will be brown. It will completely remove your self tanner, so quick. It does say in order for it to work best, you do have to have applied the self tanner about 3 days prior. I use this once a week at the very end of the week when I'm about to reapply, and it gets all of my old leftover self tanner off completely. And I just wanted to compare it to a couple different sizes here so you could see. I mean, it is 6.76 ounces, but it is like a mousse, I guess would be what it is. So this is it next to the 3 ounce Loving Tan bottle. So it's pretty good size. And then also this, you guys, this is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Bronzing Water. I have actually noticed that my self tanner on, not my face, but my neck and chest specifically, just tends to wear off faster because of the products that I use on my face. So I've actually been spraying this under my makeup, and it gives me the most beautiful glow. So I will have all 3 of these linked under this same number too. But yeah, this is really amazing. I didn't get it from Amazon, but highly recommend it if you want to constantly have just a little glow going. But the actual eraser is what I bought from Amazon, and 0 regrets. Product number 3, this actually might be one of the most genius things that anyone has ever told me. So I get really cracked feet around the burr months, and I don't know what it is, but it's just as soon as fall creeps up, my feet, specifically my heels, start to crack, and it's so painful. So I shared that I put castor oil with these little special heel socks, and it helps a ton. And one girl DM'd me and she was like, I just actually use glycolic acid toner on my heels, and that helps a ton too. I guess her doctor recommended it to her, and I was like, that is literally the most genius thing ever. I'm going to buy it and try it. So I bought this. I have used this every single night for I think a week now. It definitely, I'm kind of going through the product quick, but I used a lot, especially up front. You definitely need to just put this on a little cotton pad and rub it on your heels. You guys, my heels look so good. They don't feel cracked anymore. There's no crazy pain because this is actually exfoliating off that dead skin. I never would have thought about that, and it's so genius. And to the girl who told me that, if you watch my YouTube videos, I love you, and this is absolute genius wizardry that you shared. I will never not do that to my heels when they are cracking. Product number 4 is this adorable little M hair clip. I think it is just so cute with the subtle gold M. The reason I got this, it was actually on my recommended page, and I was like, wait a minute, is Emmy J on Amazon? And I looked and I was like, oh no, but it looks so similar. I feel like this just looks like an aesthetic cute clip, but you can get any initial you want on it. You can't change the colors, I don't believe, of the actual initial, but I just loved how small it was, and it's just a cute and simple hair clip. Product number 5, another repurchase, the Let Me Sleep gummies. At this point, I do go through them pretty quick. I need to just put them on a subscription so I don't even have to worry about it. But I do take 2 of these every single night, and they help a ton with sleep because they do have melatonin and magnesium in them, but it's not too much of either of them, so I don't feel groggy the next morning. I have taken these for months and months and months at this point, so yeah, I absolutely love these and will always repurchase them. So these little mini bobby pins are great, but the little case that they came in is so odd. It's like a bunny. And I don't understand that, but I just needed some little mini bobby pins. If you guys can see, they're very small. And the reason being is I've been very into slick backs, especially when I have dirty hair. And I noticed that like just the hair right around my ears that's like still kind of growing in postpartum just can be a little bit too wild. And so I want to take a bobby pin and like just pin it back, but bobby pins just look so big in your head, and these I feel like are a lot easier to disguise. These extra large scrunchies are like the coolest thing ever, and they are not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but to be honest, I really love them because they actually don't pull your hair tight, but they still keep everything in. And that is one of my biggest things is I have a lot of hair, so I usually have to like loop a hair tie around 3 times and then it feels super tight. Sometimes I just want my hair out of my face. I want to pull it up into a little scrunchie, and this oversized scrunchie does the trick. I think it is just so cute and so on trend right now. I'm seeing them everywhere. And I did get a few of these in different colors. I got like a leopard print, a black, a white, and I think it actually was 2-pack. So I think I might have either 2 white ones or 2 black ones, but they are amazing for just, again, keeping your hair out of your face, but it doesn't like, the ponytail just doesn't feel like you're like slick back. Now we're into the fashion category, and I don't have a ton of things here because I do try and keep my fashion videos separate, but how fun is this? Sorry, the lighting in here is a little crazy, but I just love this tote bag so much. It actually has a lining on the inside. I do wish that the straps were just a hair longer, but I thought this would be a cute little fun bag to take to the gym in the cooler months because I just need something to like throw a sweatshirt and like my keys down in to stick in the cubby, or, you know, it would just be a cute little stylish, fluffy, casual tote to carry around. Again, wish the handles were a little bit longer, but apart from that, absolutely no complaints. It is so cute. Now, number 9, just for ease, I will link this bag under number 9, but this is actually not the item that I wanted to talk about. It is the organizer inside of it. So I wanted to get, this is gonna sound so ridiculous, I wanted to get an organizer for the inside of my tote bag because whenever I'm like traveling this fall, I'm going to the YouTube holiday house and then I'm going to Chicago with Mavely. You go to these events all day and like you need a water, you need a notepad, they hand you things, you're just carrying around a bunch of stuff. So I needed a tote bag. And I was like, you know what? My organizers are kind of old and dingy. I need to get another one anyway. And I actually saw that this one has a spot for your cup. So I was like, oh, I need to get that because I am always dehydrated at these events. Like I feel like when I'm traveling, I'm just chronically dehydrated. And I feel like having a place down in your purse is actually so nice because then you're not having to carry like a tote on your arm and then a like water bottle separate. There's literally a spot for it. So this, they do have a little size chart on Amazon that will show you what bags the sizes will fit in. And I believe this one is the large. I'll put that down in the description bar and comment section, but it does still have a little middle zipper pouch here, little pockets on each side, a zipper pouch here as well. But then again, you have that like spot for a water bottle to sit upright in your purse, which is just a game changer. And I mean, also I love the hot pink color, let's be honest. And number 10 is actually the sweater I am wearing right now. So many people have so many opinions about oversized sweaters, and my opinion is just this: if you don't like oversized sweaters, just don't wear them. Like, don't tell someone that they look like they're wearing something frumpy or ill-fitting. And that's not just me, like I see it all over my Instagram. Like girls will have the cutest, trendiest, fun outfits and people are just like so mean. They're like, it just doesn't look like it fits you. Not everything has to be form-fitted in order to be cute. And if it makes someone comfortable at the end of the day, like that's what matters. But oversized trends are everywhere right now in everything. I mean, we're seeing it in pants, sweaters, you name it. So this sweater I absolutely love. And I don't know if the price is still this cheap, but I believe this was sitting right around like $24 to $27. And I feel like once we head into fall, the prices are going to definitely raise up. So make sure you get your hands on this. I will say it runs naturally oversized. So I would say get your true size, but it is pretty boxy and I have it in, I believe, 5 colors now. I cannot quit it. It is just like the best staple sweater and I'm literally going to wear it all fall and winter long. Now I totally forgot to mention this, but number 11 is actually this 25-ounce brewmate. I don't have any, like, to be honest, cups that are less than like 40 ounces. I maybe have one that's like a 30 ounce and it has like an awkward handle on it, or my husband has like 12-ounce bottles. And I wanted something that was kind of an in-between to actually take with me when I travel. Like I will just throw this in my suitcase and then fill it up with water when I travel, because it really is bad how dehydrated I am when I travel. But because of the BrewMate like design, this is 100% leak proof. So that is why I felt comfortable traveling. Of course, I'm not going to have water in here like when it's actively in the air with me, but once I get to California, like I just know that if this ends up in a bag or spilling over, it's not actually going to spill water out because of the way that the actual lid on here twists, and then it becomes 100% leak proof. It does have a little handle, and again, it is 25 ounces and they have a few different colors. I will put my color in the description bar and comment section. The next product is ridiculous and you don't need it, but I needed it, so I just wanted to share it. To be honest with you, listen, I literally looked at this and I was like, this is $10. That's ridiculous. Why is it $10? It is a little keychain that just says Aldi, and then on the back it has a little spot. My quarter is down in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's just a little spot for your quarter. If you have an Aldi near you, you know that you have to have a quarter in order to get the buggy out. That's how they're able to like get you to put it back, right? See the little quarter sticking out. Well, so I saw it was $10 and I was like, that's dumb. And then for like the 97th time, I forgot my quarter before going to the store because like I don't carry cash. And so finally I was like, okay, yeah, you need to just do it. So now I keep this in my car, and this is my Aldi quarter, and it never comes out of my car. I don't know why that was like such a difficult thing, but this is just something that I think is so cute and just so right for me and how obsessed I am with Aldi. But yeah, it's a little ridiculous to be that price for something so simple. Number 13, my GE ice maker kicked the bucket. And I have talked extensively about this on Instagram and I am irritated about it. GE knows there's no way they don't, because every single person that messaged me that their GE ice maker kicked the bucket, it seemed to be two problems that people were having, and it seemed to be around the same time at the 2-year mark. I had mine for 2 years in July and it kicked the bucket in August. And mine actually had both issues. It like literally sounded like a plane was taking off, and then I started having to clean it like more and more and more, and that was very odd for it, but I was doing it. It just kept telling me it needed to be cleaned even though I was so good about it. And when Sam went to help me clean it one day, I noticed it was super heavy and I was like, can you help me carry this to the kitchen? And when he like pulled it off of our counter, buckets and buckets of water started spilling out of it. Like they were actually in the ice machine where it shouldn't be. And I was like, oh, absolutely not. Like water is not going to be seeping into a machine where it should not be and then be plugged into my wall in my house. So I am very frustrated about it, and I feel bad because I've recommended it to so many people, but I didn't know that it only had a 2-year shelf life. So I purchased this Gevi 2.0, and I actually have heard a lot of people who had the GE ice maker who now have this and absolutely love it. So again, frustrating. Appliances just are not made like they used to be. My parents have even a built-in one, and the guy that comes to fix theirs is always like, ice makers keep me in business. Like they always break. Very frustrated about it. I do like that this has a couple different features that are different from the GE. There's not a side tank, which I wasn't sure about, but I actually love now because I literally just dump water right into the bottom and I'm not having to like pull something off, fill it back, then put it up. It's just less steps. Sam actually really likes that the ice tray itself is inside. So the GE ice maker used to pull it out and like the bottom of it would kind of leak a little bit. So it had this little like tray. This one doesn't have that because you pull the door down and then pull the ice out. So there's a few benefits to it. But yeah, I've been very impressed with it. It's just as quiet as the GE. It takes up about the same, if maybe not a little less room, but I felt really bad because I had talked about that ice maker to a lot of people, but we host so much that we needed one, so hopefully this one is a little bit better quality. Number 14, they started making it in 24-ounce bottles. Praise the Lord. If you have quartz countertops, if you have granite countertops, this brand is truly the best. This is Wyman, I believe. Now this is the quartz and stone, but my parents have granite, so they use the granite cleaner. Just nothing cleans like this. Nothing will make your stone sparkle like this will. It's just, honestly, we go through it so fast. So I usually buy like little 2-packs of it. And the fact that they now make 24-ounce bottles means I just will have it for a little bit longer each time. So number 15 is actually the pillow cover that you are seeing here. I have people ask me all the time, like, what are some pillows that you recommend that I can put pillow covers on? Put pillow covers on any pillow. You do not need to buy special pillows for that, because that is how stores get you to spend more money that is unnecessary. A little hack is, if your pillow says it is a 20 by 20, then you buy an 18 by 18 cover. If it says it's an 18 by 18 pillow, you buy a 16 by 16 cover, and that's how you're gonna get a little bit, you'll see it more in the pillow I'm about to show, but that's how you're gonna get a pretty full pillow. This was actually a massive pillow before that was kind of like thin and just dingy looking. I put this cover over it. This is actually the back zipper here that you can see, and then it sits on my sofa like this. I feel like it's fall ready and just so cute, and you would never know that this was like that same green dingy pillow that we had. Which leads me to product number 16. This was also a massive pillow, but it was just still kind of dingy and getting a little thin, and so I put this 18 by 18 pillow cover on it, and you can see it's just very, very thick now and luscious and firm, which looks good and then ultimately will like make it last a little bit longer. So I grabbed that pillow cover as well, and now we are officially fall ready with the pillows on our sofa. Number 17, this, look at this to-do list. It makes my ADHD so happy. It makes my OCD so happy. This is actually a little planner with 25 to-do list lines, and I used to feel like, okay, 10 lines is like more than enough because I don't need to put that much on my to-do list. But now it's even like little random things that I just like will forget. I'll just like write them down in a little to-do list for the day. And this is just so nice at keeping me organized. It also has a little box over here that says date, top priorities for tomorrow, don't forget, and notes. My assistant even, she had like texted me and she was like, I saw this on your storefront and I love it so much. And I was like, I just bought another one because I used mine up. It is the best to-do list like planner for your day ever when it comes to your day-to-day list. However, I will flip through and show you guys a little close-up. This is a 25-26 academic planner. If you guys have ever followed like Amanda John here on YouTube, or she's Strawberry Chic over on Instagram, she actually was sharing like her planner one day, I think on her Instagram stories, and I was like, that is such a cute planner. What is it? And she said it is the Sugar Paper Planner, and she said she just gets it directly from their website. Well, I actually went on Amazon and was able to find this one, and I have to say, I have had a lot of planners. I've had custom ones. I've had, you name it, I've had it, and this is hands down my favorite. I like a big planner that I can write a bunch of stuff in, and I feel like this one just makes the most sense. I don't need something that like almost seems like it's broken down. Like I don't need a planner that has a whole entire big page for every single day, but I do still need enough lines that one day I can write down a decent amount of stuff. So this planner just makes me so happy. It's spiral bound, really high quality, and I did get mine from Amazon. Now the next item, we're actually gonna hit the travel category, and I did go ahead and put this up in my travel stuff. And it just, to be honest, it was a massive suitcase that I didn't want to pull down off the shelf. So I am someone who I always need more hangers than the hotel has. And it never fails. If I ask for more, they bring me hangers with clips. And I don't know why. I'll even like ask for hangers that don't have clips, and they bring me hangers with clips. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to bring my own. I'm just going to bring extra travel hangers. And if I need them, here they are. So I grabbed these just simply because I always need more than they have. It's very high maintenance and random, but it comes with a little carrying bag, so I'm gonna use them. Number 20, kind of hard to see, but it is this laptop sleeve. There's really nothing to it apart from the fact that it just has a little zipper at the top, and it does have a slight little logo at the bottom. They have different colors and different sizes based on what device you are putting in here, but I just wanted something for my iPad for when I travel. Number 21 is actually the exact same sleeve that I got for my laptop. I just wanted something that was simple and black, because when you are traveling, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to see if it got dirty or anything. Like I didn't want like marks on it. And so I was like, you know what? Black will be a great disguise. It holds my laptop. It is very sturdy and very well made, but still a good price point for how high quality this feels. Now this next set, kind of a repurchase, kind of not. So I have this shower cap that I wear every single night, and I love it so much, but I like have to hang it to dry. And I mean, I use it in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I just need to get one for my travel stuff anyway, because I want one that I can like keep in my travel stuff so I'm not having to pack it separately. So when I went to buy this incredibly designed shower cap, because you can pull it on and just roll it up in such a unique way, I did also get this little 2-pack with the hair towel. Now it does have the little logo right here and this little strap so that you can kind of use it. Do you guys remember like twisty turbies or whatever they were called? This is just basically gonna wrap your hair up in a nice little towel, and then you can secure it And I like that because I feel like one, hotels never have enough towels, but two, if they do, they're just thin and my hair just, I don't know, they like just might as well be paper when I wrap it around my hair. Like my hair gets them soaked. So I feel like just keeping this in my travel stuff is going to be a lot easier for my actual hair and my packing. Next up, we have luggage tags. And do you guys see what I see? No information. And that is why I wanted them. I don't know why, I just felt weird. Like with my luggage tags, you can see my name, my phone number, my address, my email address on there. And I was just like, that's kind of odd. Like, no, I don't, plan on ever leaving my luggage unattended, but just having all of that information out there just seemed a little bit invasive, and maybe that's just my anxiety speaking. But I liked that these have a little snap closure here, and then this is where the actual piece opens up, and then there's a piece of paper that I've already filled out with my information on the inside. So I just like that my stuff was a little bit more disguised, and it's really not that deep, but at the same time, you just never know. So anyways, that was a 2-pack that I got of those, and I haven't traveled with them yet, but so far they seem like they're really nice quality. Next up is a little baggie of all the things that I always need when I travel, and one of them are these individual Miss Mouth's Messy Eater Stain Treater. These are actually little wipes. Your girl is a disaster, and I tend to always get little stains on my stuff, and there's nothing more embarrassing than when you're at a work event and it's 9 in the morning and you're eating and you get something on your blouse and you have to deal with it for the rest of the day. Enter these wipes. So I will now no longer be traveling without these because this spray is actually just a game changer. I'll actually link the spray under the same number below because this is what I use to get all the stains out of my kids' clothes. So I just felt like for travel, it's better to be prepared. So I had the little individual wipes. Number 25 are the Wipe That Tush wipes. And every time I share these, there's always someone who's like, you didn't explain what it is. It's a butt wipe. Individually wrapped. There you go. And it just makes you feel cleaner. And so that's why I take them in travel. Individual things. That's it. So the next section is the kids section. If you don't have kids or not interested, then thank you so much for watching, and make sure to click that subscribe button if you're new here. But if you are interested, this product is going to be the coolest thing you'll ever buy. Since the boys started preschool, they actually have been getting so much artwork sent home. And I saw a really neat hack where you can basically take a picture of it, scan it, and then upload it to a Google Drive or an email address that you have for your kids. And that way you have all their artwork and you don't have to feel as guilty about throwing it all away. But I feel like this is also a really cool thing. My mom found this. So it is a matted picture frame that looks normal, but it actually is quite thick and can store up to 50 pieces of paper inside of it. So you can also use this to store your kids' artwork. So say, you take a picture of every single thing that they have, you scan it so that you have it, for fun. But then you pick your top favorite, 50, you can keep them stored in here and it can still be hung on the wall and no one knows. It just still looks like a regular picture frame. And I just felt like that was a really cute way to also incorporate your kids' artwork into your house. So we're going to put these in the boys' rooms. I think they will love having their artwork in there, but it'll be nice to have a place to actually store it too. So of course I have boys. So these are only the boy colors, but they do have girl colors too. And if you have kids, you need this. So my sister actually got Ro these as part of his birthday gift, and he loved them so much. This is our 3rd purchase of these. They are non-toxic, kid-friendly, free of parabens and phthalates. They are the coolest things. The color that you see is the color that it turns the water. Okay, so we've got orange, blue, and green. But it is bubble bath. The bubbles will still be white, but the color of the water is whatever color this is. You can get this on your skin. You can get it on your bath mat. You can get it on your towels. You can get it on your kid. You can get it on your washcloths, and it is going to come out easily. It is the most washable color I have ever seen. And I'm like, can someone else take note of this? Why does this look like it doesn't stain the tub at all? There's never even been a ring around the tub that was a color. And the very first time we put this in the tub, I was like, oh my God, their tub is literally going to be stained blue. And not once has it been stained a color. And they love these. I feel like they enjoy bath time more. They get to play more because they'll be like, oh, can we do this color? Can we do that color? Can we mix colors? And so there'll be so many times Sam does bath time. I'll walk in and he'll just be chilling and they're just hanging out in the tub and he's just like, they've got their colorful bath water, like their bubble bath, they're happy. And so yeah, just like a great little way to make bath time fun, and it's not going to ruin anything, which is key. To be honest, it has been quite the time trying to find a product that will work for my boys' hair. Both of them have different textures of hair, but their hair is the kind, like, it doesn't get longer, it gets bigger, if that makes sense. And I just found that like the product that worked for Roman didn't work for Ezra, or it would leave a residue, or it didn't work at all. So I messaged one of my guy friends, because my husband literally can just wet his hair and it stays all day. And I was like, hey, you do your hair every day, what do you use? And he actually said he uses the Suavecito, but that's like the men's version of it. This is actually a kid's light hold pomade. So it's cruelty free, free of sulfates, parabens, silicones, and phthalates. It's hypoallergenic, and it is a massive tub, 4 ounces, and the smallest amount goes a long way. So far, it has done a very good job at holding the boys' hair without looking like they actually have like thick white product in it. So yeah, thanks Steven for this find. Number 29 are the boys' rain jackets. They do run a little bit big, but they needed rain jackets, and I felt like this just kind of hit all the marks of like what I wanted. They weren't super heavy or bulky. They did have a fabric lining on the inside, so they weren't like, almost like they don't feel like, you know how sometimes the inside of a rain jacket also is like the same material as the outside. It's not that. I just like them. They're good quality. They have only worn them once, which is how I definitely know they run a little bit big. So if your kid grows fast, you can probably get like their true size, and then eventually they'll grow into it, or maybe size down 1. But yeah, Roman's, Ezra's, and they're just like the cutest little high quality rain jackets for kids. But number 30, I actually will show you guys the inside of those rain jackets. So I wish they were just like a hair bigger. But my mom actually mentioned that I should get these little clothing stamps. She was like, you have no idea how many times kids leave things behind, and just having their name in there will make a difference. So you can actually get these custom little stamps, and you can pick if they have like a logo beside them, first name, last name, phone number, whatever. And then they also come in these plastic little cases, and I just put the boys' names on them so I knew whose stamp was whose. But these are little ink stamps that stamp their names into their clothing. Now, full disclosure, it did come with some like white like tape that they said you could put on clothing that wasn't the right material for this stamp. I didn't find those to be the highest quality. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to stamp all of their clothing, you know, all their outerwear and everything with these, but it is nice to have that option, because like I used it on their rain jackets and have since washed their rain jackets, and their names did not come out. So it is a very high quality ink, but the little white stickers that it comes with just really didn't do much. Oh, and that is it for this video, you guys. We had a lot of good things, 30 items, and I think I talked enough for it to be like 50, but I love a good Amazon haul. And I also have a really affordable Amazon haul coming this weekend. So make sure you click the subscribe button if you're new here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.